Whoa. Hello, hello. Sorry, I have just woken up and I've just recorded my stuff for editing. For people not to discuss chapter 1130. Are they already out? Oh, it's Tuesday. Oh my god. I'm sick of it. Like, actually? Anyways, hi everyone. Hi everybody. I've got a fella on my lap. Bobbing, say hi. Oh. We have a chapter coming out next week. I just woke up. Bobbing just woke up. You are so cute, Bobbing. You are so cute. Anyway, sorry. So has the spoilers and leaks for 1130 come out already? Like, actually, is that for real? Are you fucking with me? Am I being played with? Well, for me, it's Tuesday. Oh, my schnoz. Oh my god. They're talking about it. They're talking about it, but like, are they just talking to talk about it, or have leaks actually come out? Like, if they're talking about it, that's fine. I haven't watched the new episodes yet, and it's because, to watch the new episodes, I watch them with Anna, so I just have to plan around that, and also because I'm lazy. Hi, Bobbing. I got a lot of work to do. The people that provide the leaks are talking about it? Okay. Well, if that's the case. This is why I was talking to Foily about this. No, to Foily? To Anna. I'll be watching the new episodes eventually. I've got a 6-month break now to be able to catch up with them. So I'll be catching up with them in no time. But I am stuffy because I just woke up. That's why I'm stuffy. I'm always stuffy when I wake up. But what was I saying? I was talking to Anna about this, and I was saying, like, a lot of people who say the leaks don't, like, affect anything. Yes, they do. We just got the new chapter that dropped yesterday. Literally yesterday, officially. And now the leaks for the new chapter are coming out today, I guess. So it's like, of course that's affecting people reading officials and even wanting to buy officials, because why would we want to read the officials if we want to talk about the next one already? Every time people say leaks don't affect anything, they 100% do. I will eventually be doing a stream to watch the episodes. I apologize, I've been a bit slack with the episodes. I've just been busy. Sorry, she's she's balled up on me. Are you happy, Push? So sleepy, Eepy? Oh, good morning. Nah, back to sleep. Oh, I forgot Hunter x Hunter. We got 6 months. We got 6 months. Yeah, we do. Okay, Bobbing, I'm sorry. I gotta put you down. You are so cute. You are so cute. Alright. Let me put up a do not talk about. 1 to 30. We got a new Dragon Ball anime. I am so confused about the state of Dragon Ball. Who's writing it? Is it still being written? I don't understand. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna put on music and we're gonna edit. We still have the chapters coming out. The anime's not coming out, but the chapters are coming out. So maybe at this point the anime only is. We can all catch up with the manga. All right, hang on, music time. Sorry, everyone. Oh my god, I'm sorry for my stuffiness. I apologize. It's my life. It's now or never. Oh my god. I'm gonna be stuffy forever. But yeah, I woke up, I recorded. I didn't sound stuffy when I recorded, I think. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh my god, the Vegas ball. Oh my god, kill me. I hate it here. This is just my daily life. This is what I struggle with. No one understands. No one understands. Okay, awesome. Okay, here's what I'm gonna have to do. It's 0.71. Someone remember that for me. 0.71. 0.71. 0.71. Thank you, Wrigley. Oh, my golly gosh. Alright, music inbound. And now it's editing time. Oh god, my schnoz. La la la. Oh my god, the minis! It's been so long since you've seen them. They miss you, by the way. Yeah, they miss you. They had each other. Would these two enjoy being trapped in the eternal limbo room together? I just don't know. A mini Mel? What would I even do? If you make a mini Mel, make sure I do a backflip. Because I can do a backflip. My god, I'm tired. Tired as in I don't feel tired, but I look tired. But my skin looks good. That's what matters. No, backflips are saved for special occasions. I'm not doing a backflip. Okay. Backflips are for special occasions. These guys are called shimejis. Shime, S-H-I-M-E. Shimeji, actually, I think it is. Shimeji? All I know is S-H-I-M-E and then J-E-E. Or is it J-I-I? G. That'd be J-I-I, wouldn't it? Give me a hot second. No, it's Shimeji. J-I-E-E, apparently. Shimeji. Shimeji. Alright, never mind. My file was just named wrong. I asked this before. What is with Japan and mushrooms? They really like mushrooms. I don't know. I don't know. I've only got these two. Read yaoi. When I read yaoi, I gotta make a pog face. Eating ramen, I should eat curry instead of ramen, to be fair. I'm a curry fiend. Oh my god, I haven't had curry in like 4 days. I'm having curry withdrawals. Bobby, you are so cute. She's so eepy sleepy. Bobbing was naked this morning. She lost her collar. And she looks so weird without a collar. She's so naked. What happens is her and Mary... Thank you. Thank you, Wrigley. What happens is her and Mary get into tussles. And Mary will put like her foot on Blueberry's collar and it just flings off. Mel Shimeji. Why did you give them a sub, Wrigley? Give it back to them. Give it back to them, pal. You should say, I don't want this, and give it back to them. Oh yeah, no, Kirby's always been self-deprecating. Always has been. When we first met him, he was like, wow, I'm useless, I'm not anything. Luffy gave him the push, but he still doesn't think he's, like, got much worth. The issue is, you put a self-deprecating guy in the Marines, suddenly his worth is the Marines. And that leads to Kirby saying things like, "Sorry, Luffy, I gotta get the One Piece." Unreal. Yeah, Kirby is very similar to Usopp, honestly. What's in the latest chapter? That's currently what I'm talking about. It's very fun. These latest chapters have been very fun. But I said it in my last stream, and I say it in this video as well. My eye is currently on Zoro, because he's been interesting me in terms of his mindset lately. Oh, look at them. Oh, never mind. Zoro, you pissed him off. Zoro's been interesting me because he's felt different since Wano. And I say that because I've discussed this before. He saw death. Like, he saw the Grim Reaper. And that clearly shook him. And the reason that interested me so much is because Zoro's always like, yeah, I'll die, whatever. I'll die getting to my dream. But then he saw the Grim Reaper and he freaked the fuck out. Like, he was like, no, I'm not ready. And it's like, for a guy who says he's happy dying to get to his dream, or just dying in general to protect people to get to his goal, he sure is scared of death. He sure was terrified of seeing death. So since then, he has felt like he's kind of been slipping. It's felt like he has been stepping back more than forward lately, because, like, again, I hate that I can't talk about this because people get so angry. They act like I'm trying to demean Zoro. I'm not. In Egghead, his performance in Egghead was not lacking. That's a really bad thing to say. It was messy. He had a very messy time in Egghead, and I'm sure even he knows that. Like, should he have been held back to the extent he was with Lucci? Probably not. And I'm not trying to power scale. I'm never trying to power scale. I'm saying that I don't think Lucci should have stopped him to that extent. I think Lucci should have been someone he should have been able to somewhat take out. Not in a blink, the way Luffy did. But he should have at least been able to get past him. Zoro couldn't get past Lucci. Jinbei had to do that. Like, he sliced through him, and Lucci was still standing, and Jinbei said, sorry, like, I have to interrupt. So Zoro didn't even take Lucci out. That's very rare for Zoro. And I think that has absolutely pissed him off. And I said that the one character that, like, was stopping the Straw Hats from running as fast as they could was unfortunately Zoro. He was the last one to get to the ship, because he was really held back by Lucci. And this is not me saying he's weak. This is me saying I think mentally something's going on with Zoro. I think he's fucked right now. I think he has been shaken. He's been shaken by seeing the Grim Reaper, and I think that's starting to freak him out. You know how there's that phenomenon that happens where someone, like, might have some kind of near-death experience, and then suddenly they've, like, very on edge, like, they're very careful, you know what I mean? Like, how do I explain this? I used to cross roads all the time without, like, much thought. Like, I look right and left, don't get me wrong. There was a point a few years ago I nearly got hit by a car. Since then, I now don't ever cross roads unless I stand there for like 10 minutes and I know there's nothing coming, right? That's what it feels like with Zoro. It feels like him seeing the Grim Reaper, it's freaked him out. And now he's being extra careful about things. And due to that, he's kind of hit a wall. That's what it's felt like. And the only reason I'm really saying this is not just Lucci, but it's also him getting angry at the Vegapunk thing. And again, I don't think that's him actually going, Luffy, you pussy. I think that's him being mad at himself. Because I think he knows if I were there to help Sanji, to help Luffy, if I were where I needed to be, I probably could have helped save Vegapunk. We know that Vegapunk didn't actually want to be saved. We know that now. But Zoro was clearly upset, and I think Zoro knows he wasn't where he needed to be. And we know that's the case because Sanji even said he's a liability. And Sanji said that because he was stressed, he was freaking out. And I'll say it again and again and again. Sanji said that because he knew he needed Zoro next to him. They needed Zoro where all the action was, and Zoro wasn't there, right? So, that's just the harsh truth, right? So it's like, Zoro knew he wasn't where he needed to be. He's now punishing himself. Now they've been kidnapped. They've been kidnapped and no one sensed it. No one. And Zoro, being the guy that he is, he's got to be beating himself up about that. Zoro's like the one who, stays awake all night to make sure nothing happens to them. They were all on the Sunny. And he didn't notice. And I'm not saying it's his fault. No way it's his fault. I'm saying that he would probably think, I fucked up. I should have been more aware. And he feels very serious. Aside from the funny gag where he's like, oh, I can like beat people up. There's been a lot of panels where he's just been glaring. And it's like, I feel like Zoro's about to spiral. Considering all the parallels to Alabasta as well. Alabasta is, by the way, where he started having that, I have to be stronger, I have to start cutting steel, I have to be better spiral. I feel like it's happening again. I feel like he's about to hit a wall. I feel like he's spiraling again. Because all the Alabasta parallels combined with everything I've seen through Egghead, combined with the Grim Reaper change in Wano, I think something's going on with him. But that's my personal observations with Zoro. And the nothing happened moment, by the way, Ice-T as well, freaked Zoro out. He won't admit that that absolutely fucked him up, but it fucked him up. Remember when he saw Kuma in Saboti, he absolutely freaked. He panicked. He freaked it. He panicked and he was making rash decisions to the point that even Luffy said, what is he doing? Luffy was watching Zoro jump forward in Saboti and going, what in the world is he doing? So, when Zoro hits that point where he is scared, he makes rash decisions that don't benefit anybody. They just make the others freak out because they're going, what is he doing? He can't beat him, you know? But, I want to see that again. I want to see Zoro have a panic attack. I want to see Zoro absolutely freaking out because he bottles up so much, that man. He bottles so much up and I need to see him freak. I need to see him freak it. So badly do I need to see that. I also want to see him emote, yes. But I want to see him release this pain that he's clearly holding. These fears that he's clearly holding. Because again, it's crazy that he saw the Grim Reaper and he just freaked out. Like, yelling, no, I'm not ready. Like, that's crazy. He's definitely shaken by that. But I can't talk about the Egghead thing. Like, if I said on twitter.com, if I said Zoro was the one character in Egghead who wasn't where he needed to be, can you imagine how much backlash that would get? And you all know I don't mean that in a I'm like making fun of Zoro way. You all know I mean that in a this is a Zoro self-reflection moment way. But I can't. I can't have this conversation on twitter.com because people will think I hate him. But the unfortunate truth is Zoro was the one Straw Hat. He wasn't where he needed to be. And that is probably making Zoro freak out. Because the fact that Sanji himself said he's a liability means even Sanji was like, where is he? And it frustrates me that people took Sanji's line as him making fun of Zoro and not Sanji's line as he needs Zoro next to him. Right? He did. That's the point. Sanji's saying, I need Zoro here. why is he over here right now? It's an acknowledgement that they're better off with Zoro where they are, not all the way over there. It was a very stressful situation for all. But yeah, no, and also Lucci saying you're a burden to Zoro. He also called Zoro liability. Come on. Like, something's going on, you know? It feels like Zoro's got a lot building mentally. Oh, thank you, Brigley. Yeah. Loki, if I post that on Twitter, I'd not only have the power scalers rushing in, and I have a section of Zoro fans rushing in who genuinely think I fucking hate Zoro. Like, there is a whole subgroup of Zoro fans on Twitter who think I hate him. They exist. And this is why I always say I don't hate Zoro. I really like Zoro. But they think because I don't like... I call him a guy with flaws, and it freaks them out. Like, it doesn't freak them out, but it makes them think I hate him. There's multiple factors to it. The fact I'm a Sanji fan, I have a Sanji icon, so there's a whole us versus them thing going on, and it's like, why can't I like Sanji and Zoro? I acknowledge both of these characters have terrible flaws. That's the point. They're written as humans with flaws. What does he even do? This isn't the tier list, this is the chapter review video. After this video, I will be editing the video with Sarah. By the way, I'm so pissed because all my theories that I have, the ones that I say offline, off stream, are the ones that come true. Because I was saying to my fucking friends, Foily included, Foily and I were talking about this. I was like, wait a minute, since Dorian Broggy's attacks are all combo attacks, and since they're on an essential Little Garden arc, right? And since they're on the giant Little Garden arc, essentially, are Sanji and Zoro gonna have some combo attacks coming up? I said that before this fucking chapter. I missed that they had a combo attack this chapter because I was too excited reading everything. That is really pissing me off. And I was like, of course the one goddamn thing I talk about in private is the thing that actually does come true, and they get that mini combo attack. I'm so pissed. But anyway, let me actually say this out in the open. Let me say this out in the open. I think what's gonna happen is, I think what's building up is Zoro and Sanji are going to have a combo attack that's an actual combo attack. Not just like they silently attack, but they're going to have a named combo attack. Because they parallel Dory and Broggy. People don't like that. They do. They parallel them. And now that we're on this Little Garden-esque arc, Little Garden-esque arc and the giants around, I think what's going to happen is Zoro and Sanji are actually going to be getting a named combo attack. Because all Dory and Broggy have are combo attacks. When they attack other people, it's nothing but combo attacks. So I have a strong feeling that, look at them, look, what are they doing? I have a strong feeling they're going to get a named combo attack soon. Combo attack called Love Wins. What if it's like, because Dory and Broggy's combo attack is like Rainbow Bridge or something. What if their combo attack is like Rainbow Flame? But yeah, I was talking about this with Foily, and I said to Foily, of fucking course, the one thing I think about is not something that, like, I say on my streams. Because, I was thinking, oh, I'm just, like, maybe I'm just a little yaoi fan. I have to trust my gut. When it comes to Zoro and Sanji, I have to trust my gut. I'm not biased. I just understand Oda also likes them. So he's giving them all these little combo attacks. Dory and Broggy are friendly with each other. Do you think Zoro and Sanji are not friendly with each other? Sanji literally carried Zoro throughout all of Onigashima. They're very friendly with each other. Remember how Sanji and Zeph talk to each other? That's how Sanji talks with Zoro. Remember how Zoro and Kuina were? That's how Zoro talks with Sanji. That's just how they are with each other. Also, Dory and Broggy were beating the shit out of each other every day. They are very friendly with each other. That's how they show their affections. But they do parallel Dory and Broggy. That was the whole point. The hunting match in Little Garden. Their rivalry officially started on Little Garden, and the same way Dory and Broggy's did. Hence why I'm laughing, because Dory and Broggy had a whole thing that they had to kill the other one to win. And when Broggy thought he actually did kill Dory, he like sobbed, and I was like, hang on a minute. I'm smelling a death pact. I'm smelling some parallels happening here. Could it be? Could it be? We'll find out. But remember when Broggy thought Dory died, Dory was like, aha, you idiot. And then they hugged each other, but then they started fighting again. And then they just started punching each other again. And that's so Zoro and Sanji. Have they hugged each other? No. But one of them hasn't, like, nearly... Well, they have nearly died. But you know what I mean? They have that same love-hate relationship. It is the same. They're just more immature than Dory and Broggy, these two. Garp and Sengoku act like that. Many characters act like that because Oda really likes the love-hate relationship, but the reason it's so specific to Zoro and Sanji is because of the parallels we saw in Little Garden. That's why it's so specific. Zoro and Sanji literally say hunting match, and Dory and Brogy go hunting match, and then we find out the reason Dory and Brogy's whole rivalry started was because of the hunting match. That's why Sanji and Zoro's rivalry started, that hunting match. We are supposed to be seeing them as two sides of the same coin, the way Dory and Brogy see each other. It's about context within the arc, within the story. Like, yes, Dory and Brogy have a similar relationship to many characters in One Piece. It's the fact Zoro and Sanji are the ones that reminded them of their, like, own familiarities. It's the point. That's the point. That's why people always compare Zoro and Sanji to Dory and Brogy, because that's where their rivalry started. On the exact same place for the exact same reason. A hunting match on Little Garden. Which ended in the same. Both of them going, no, mine's bigger, mine's bigger, mine's bigger. In the exact same way. Like, that's narrative foiling. It's just love-hate. It's a love-hate relationship. Mine's bigger. Shh. Exactly, they didn't argue that much until the dinosaur catching contest, right? That's exactly it. I always think about when Sanji was like, oh Zoro, if you're going out into the forest, can you like catch something for us to eat? And Zoro goes, whatever I catch, you could never catch. And Sanji's like, what? Sanji went, what the fuck? Like, why did he say that? It was so funny. It was literally out of nowhere. Like, Zoro started it. He truly started it. He started their whole thing. Because Sanji just casually says, oh, can you catch something that we can eat later? And Zoro goes, up. It'll be better than whatever you catch. And that's why Sanji said, well, now we have to fight. If I was Sanji, what the fuck is your problem? Oh, pooping! Hang on, I gotta burst myself. Me, me, me. Thank you, thank you, thank you everyone, thank you. I'm not burping. What is happening? Hello. What are we talking about? I don't understand what is happening in chat. Zimbabwe Queen, I saw you. I saw you enter. I see you! I see you! No one knows where that's from. There's a really fucking terrible film by M. Night Shyamalan, called Lady in the Water. And there's like a scene in it where he's like at a pool and the lady, or whatever in the, I guess the lady in the water like moves and he goes, I saw you! I saw you! And I think about that all the time. It's such a shit movie, don't watch it. M. Night Shyamalan. I don't respect him. Also, in that film, Lady in the Water, M. Night wrote himself into that film as like the all-knowing, like second coming of like, not Christ, but like he wrote himself as like Mr. Smart Man who is smart and everyone listens to. The ego on this man. It's unbelievable. It's so unbelievable. And it's such a shit movie. He only made 2 good films. And fun fact about Signs, which was his one good film, he didn't write that movie. He stole the script from his friend in college. We found out semi-recently, a few years ago, he didn't even write that. He just said he did. Awesome. Awesome. He just had the money to make it. So cool. I can't deny the man has a sense of directing talent. A sense? I don't know where it went. I have no idea where it went. I don't respect this man. Oh, sorry, Sixth Sense, not Sign. Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense is the one that I see dead people. That movie. That was like his movie that like made him the director that he is. That got him famous. That's the script that he stole. And he didn't write that one. He said he did, but we found out he stole the script from his friend in college. The beach! The beach that makes you old. Oh my god, stop. I have to show you guys something. I'm obsessed with this. I quote this to... Anna and I quote this so much. This is really important to me. I need you guys to watch this. I apologize for the jump scare of these men. I apologize for that, but I need everyone to see this because I quote this to Anna all the time. And it needs to be seen.
So I went to the beach that makes you old.
You went to the what?
The beach that makes you old.
The beach that makes you old?
Yeah, man, the beach that makes you old.
Excuse me?
I gotta tell you about this beach. It made me old.
You have to know that's not possible.
It made me old.
Look at me, man.
I'm old as hell.
And it's because I went to the
Beach that makes you old.
There are a million reasons why you might look the way you look. I'm not going to entertain the idea that a beach could make you old.
Wait, actually, I think it's the rocks on the beach, not the beach itself. Something to do with
the cliffs.
What are you talking about?
Had to swim through coral to get out.
Stop.
But I'm still old.
I'm still
Enough.
old.
Let's say hypothetically that a beach could actually make you old.
The rocks.
The rocks.
Let's say the rocks could make you old. How much of you is getting old? Does your metabolism speed up? Do you need to pee more frequently?
Man,
Do
listen.
your fingernails grow faster?
Man.
Your hair?
I don't know,
No,
man.
man.
I just got old.
I'm finding it hard to
I got
believe.
old.
It doesn't hold together logically.
I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't old, and
And now I'm old.
I think it was
Because I went to the beach that makes you old.
This is all pretty ridiculous.
You want to see for yourself?
Sure. Why not?
You can go to the beach if you want.
But you'll get old.
I doubt it.
Look at how fucking old I am.
I'm not going to get old.
You will get old.
I won't.
You will.
The beach will not make me old.
Okay, man. But don't say I didn't warn you about getting old. Jamie, pull up the directions to the beach that makes you old.
I'm not going to get old on the beach.
Good luck, man. Hey.
Hey.
I got old.
So I went to the beach that...
I think it's because I went to the beach that makes you old. I don't know what to tell you, man. I wasn't old, and now I'm old. I cannot... I didn't realize this was a movie, by the way. When I first saw this video, I thought someone was just, like, talking shit. And then I found out, no, it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie about a beach that makes you old. No way. No way in hell. So I watched it. It's absolute shit. The only good thing we got out of that is the beach that makes you old. I don't know what to tell you, man. I wasn't old, and now I'm old. I think it's because I went to the beach that makes you old. It's very important to me. But yeah, the only good thing we got from that beach that makes you old. I love saying the beach that makes you old. Yeah, now the movie's ass. It's ass. But I got old. You can watch the movie, but you'll get old. Have I shown that before? Oh, God. That is why you're 40. I don't know what to tell you, man. I wasn't old, and now I'm old. Okay, I go to this beach. It makes me... The rocks. Oh, God. Genius. The funniest thing that happens in that movie is someone gives birth. Hang on, wait. Give me a second. I didn't... No, I didn't say that right. No. Let me explain. No, let me explain. Someone in the movie gives birth, and then the funniest thing that happens is the baby dies. And I was like, oh, I guess it makes sense because they put the baby down. And because of the time speeding up, baby died from, like, starvation or something. Baby died from lack of attention. From the lack of attention. That's what's funny. My logical brain was like, oh, baby died because baby, I guess, didn't eat in time. And they were like, she died from lack of attention. See, it's funny. It was so funny. And I had to pause the movie because I was watching it with Anna, and we had to pause it and like go, what? It's not a good movie, but it is very funny. There's also a girl who has like bone problems, and the beach is making it so her bones like keep crackling. And oh, my bonitis! It's so stupid. It's a dumb movie. I can't stand this. I hope all of you should all go to the beach that makes you old. But beware. You'll get old. I agree. I agree, Young Water. I agree. Fishman Island gets the most hate, and it doesn't deserve it. I don't think any arc deserves the amount of hate that it gets. Two arcs that get the most hate, Long Ring Longland and Fishman Island. What did they even do to you? People act like that those arcs killed their grandma. And it's like, oh my god, they are not bad arcs. You're sheep. All of you are sheep. If you hate those arcs, you're a sheep. I hope you know that. If your favorite arc is Water 7, and you hate Fishman Island and Long Ring Longland, you're a sheep. Think for yourself. Also, oh my god, there's something I have to mention about the beach that makes you old. everyone on this beach is aging so rapidly, right? So rapidly are they aging. But there are two characters in the beach that makes you old that are black. They weren't aging, and Anna and I were like, because M. Night Shyamalan, infamously, his dialogue for any character who, like, isn't white is terrible. Terrible. Infamously bad. And Anna and I went, you are not. He's not about to do it. There's no way he's about to do it. He literally said the black don't crack line. He made them say that. And we were like, no! We were like, there's no way that's what he's doing. It was unreal. It was unreal. I didn't say this. It was the movie. It was the movie. And we were like, is that seriously why they're not aging? It was bad. It was terrible. M. Night has very infamously terrible dialogue for anyone who is not white. Infamous. Like, he's always been like this. Anyone remember in the movie where the old people are like, they didn't go to the beach, but like those kids go to like their grandma's house, their grandma and grandparents' house. What is that called? The Visit, I think it was called. He wrote that one too. And then I remember the kid that would like rap, like he'd freestyle. He was a white kid that would like freestyle and rap. It was terrible. It was terrible. And M. Night was like, yeah, I wrote those. It was so bad. I know, M. Night's not even white, right? And yet somehow his dialogue for anyone who's not white is terrible. What has happened to this man? M. Night is like the reverse Eminem to me. Oh, feminist women love Eminem. Yeah, M. Night is not white, which is why it's like, M. Night, why is your dialogue for anyone that is not white so bad? Listen, you'll watch the movie, you'll see what I mean. You'll see exactly what I mean. If you do, you'll be shocked at how these characters talk. I watched his 2000 and something MTV performance on stage, Eminem's, and there were all the, because it was like, can the real Slim Shady please stand up? And there were all these white guys on stage dressed as Eminem. There was like tons of them, and I was like, imagine being Eminem number like 29. You know, like that's your casting. You have now been casted as Eminem number 36. Congratulations. Shave your head and put on this white shirt and baggy jeans. Thanks. An elk. The Enel fan base. Hang on, Blueberry wants to leave. Your favorite directors. Thank you for not putting Zack Snyder on there. That man is a hack. There are two directors that I think are absolute hacks. Zack Snyder and M. Night. I don't Zack Snyder has hit like that demographic of like men who think this is cinema and it just looks like dog shit. I'm sorry. I watched 300 and I was like, this looks like absolute dog shit. Like 300 was like one of his breakout films and I was like, this looks like us. I'm sorry. I couldn't Yeah, I saw Sucker Punch and I was like, this is such a man-written film. He's a hack to me. But, not for, it's just not for me. The people think it's cinema, it looks like dog shit. Release the Snyder Cut! When I found out that was mostly bots, I could not stop laughing about that. It was mostly bots. It was revealed that Release the Snyder Cut was mostly bots. It wasn't really people. Three actors you hate: Jared Leto and Ezra Miller. You're a green flag. You are a green flag. I think most people should probably hate those two. I found out who was the little guy that played Frodo, Mr. Frodo. Shit, what's his name? It starts with an E, doesn't it? Ed Sheeran. Elijah Wood. Will you be Viggs? I found out that in an interview eons ago, Elijah Wood said, "Nah, I don't want to be an actor that makes music. Have you seen Jared Leto's band? I'm not doing that." And then 3 years later, he met Jared Leto on the red carpet or something, and Jared Leto like grabbed him and said, "I heard what you said about," like he was pissed, and Elijah was like, "What?" 3 years! 3 years later, it was 3 years later, and he still thinks about it. And Elijah was like, "What the fuck?" That's crazy. That is crazy. He had that in his mind for 3 years. Elijah doesn't even do anything. What does he even do? That's like Doffy shit. That's what Doffy would do. Cotazona's like, why do you want Law so bad? And Doffy's like, he made fun of my band. Have you won Viggs? Will you wear Viggs? When will you wear Viggs? I very much like the new chapter. Very much so. I do like every chapter. What's there to hate? These chapters especially have been so exciting. Damn, sorry I like liking things. It's so funny though, because like I am honestly very critical of so much shit. So it's like, this is like a 1 in a million thing for me to be like, oh no, it's like, oop, It's like, no, I love everything. Usually I watch or read something and I'm like, wow, this is a ton of shit. One Piece has brought the whimsy out of me. I mean, I've said this many, many times. I do think Dressrosa is the most poorly written arc, and again, it's still my second favorite, and that sure says something. I just think Oda was doing too much. I think he was just, you know, the Nicki Minaj song, the that's what Dressrosa felt like sometimes, and I was like, Oda, you have to focus on one thing here, one thing there. There was some problems he had with scene selection, in my opinion, and what went where, essentially. Who went where, what went where, who, when, what, where, why. And I was like, oh my god, there's way too much happening right now. But it's still really good. And I was like, this is unreal that even though I think this is the worst written arc, it's still, to me, S tier. I still love it so much. No, please reread Punk Hazard. I didn't realize Punk Hazard had this level of, like, not hate, but like people not liking it, because I've said it before and I've said it again. Punk Hazard is honestly like the funniest arc. I belly laugh when I read Punk Hazard. That, and I had Smoker in it, I had Lore in it. It was the introduction of Kinemon and Wano's, like, bringing into the story as a whole. Like, I think Punk Hazard was very, very good. I don't know exactly where the hate for it comes from. I thought it was such a good arc. Oh, the dragon made me go, yippee! I love dragons. All I know, I'll never forget how much I laughed when Law was like, this is my, like, Smoker and Law were talking, and Law was like, this is my holiday home. And, Smoker was like, oh yeah? And Law was like, yeah. And then the Straw Hats popped out. And they went, oh my god, it's Law. Oh my god, it's Smoker. Oh my god, it's Tashigi. Quick, we gotta run back inside. And then they just didn't say anything. And Smoker was like, you lied to me. There's people here. And Law was like, yeah, I had no idea. I'm shocked as well. It was so funny. I'll never forget that. Also, Law being like, this is my holiday home. You fucking liar. Who's gotta believe that? It also had top 10 Zoro misogyny moments. I feel like Punk Hazard, a lot of people want to forget that Punk Hazard point with Zoro, where he says, yeah, okay, I don't like cutting or fighting, like, women. He got called out for that twice, and it's like, so many people really don't like that, and it's like, can we perhaps think that maybe there's a written point being made here? I feel like everyone gets so caught up on the Kuina thing that they forget who raised Zoro. Because, yeah, Zoro had a friendship with Kuina, but Kuina is like in an other category for him. Because he quite clearly said in Punk Hazard, I don't like fighting women. I don't want to. And again, it's meant to be a negative. I do think that it's going to be to become a warrior and a master swordsman, he can't, like, put women in this other category, hence Tashigi getting mad at him for that. I mean, the fact that Monet jumped forward and said, I didn't think I could beat you, but now I know I can, because Zoro kept blocking. He wasn't actually attacking her. And he freaked, because he freaked it. Because again, Monet was right. And then Tashigi saw that and said, I have to stay here and help him. Because she could see that too. And in the end, Zoro still didn't even touch Monet. He just scared her. The amount of like people who go, no, Zoro would have done it, Zoro would have done it. Then why fucking didn't he? Why did he panic when Monet was like, I can beat you? And why did Tashigi say, I need to stay here and help him? She was right. They were both right. And it's like, if he really could do it, why the fuck did he not do it then? On his own without Tashigi there in the first place. And it's like, he just scared her. And Tashigi even said, see, I was right. You still couldn't do it. And he was like, oh, shut up! Like, there's clearly a written point being made here and a lot of people just don't want to think about it. I mean, I even said that because of, like, well, Tashigi had a point. Tashigi said to Zoro, you know, you have to fight us as warriors. The fact that you're not doing that is a problem, essentially. And she was right, because what happened? Monet got back up and nearly blew up the complex. And it's like, Zoro cannot afford to treat anyone he's fighting as, like, an other. He has to treat anyone he's fighting as a warrior. He's not Sanji. And it's a lesson he has to learn. Especially since, unlike Sanji, Zoro hasn't truly learnt to ask for help, that he can ask for help. The way Sanji did with Black Maria. Zoro still needs a big moment where he realizes he's allowed to ask for help. We need to see that from Zoro. Favorite character in Mob Psycho 100, Ritsu. I love him. That little thing. My son. He is so funny. It's the younger sibling. If there's a younger sibling, I'll be like, so true. I love Ritsu, his spoon. He's so funny. I also really like Sho as well. I thought he was really funny. When his dad was like, I'm gonna take over the world, and Sho was like, Dad, you're so cringe. Mob Psycho is so funny. To rescue Boa? Rescue Boa from what? Rayleigh rescued Boa. What? What do you mean? What are we rescuing Boa from? She's fine. She got a bit scuffed up by Blackbeard, but Rayleigh stopped that. The amount of theories people have. Woman will be kidnapped. Woman will be saved. Man has to come and save woman all the time. The amount of stuff that like, everyone thinking that Sanji's gonna be the one to save Pudding, and it doesn't make any fucking sense because Pudding has an armada of a family. And it's like, I don't see Sanji saving Pudding. It might happen, but I don't see it because Pudding's family is there. If anyone's gonna save Pudding, it's Katakuri. She's part of Big Mom's family, and yes, they do care about each other. Vivi's gonna get kidnapped. Why does this keep happening? Like, there are so many theories of woman kidnapped, woman getting saved, and it's like, Oda doesn't work like that. He never has. Vivi got kidnapped for a second in Mary Joie, and then she escaped. It's like when people say, well, Robin didn't get kidnapped, she willfully handed herself over. That was the point. That was her choice. She said, if I hand myself over, will you keep the Straw Hat? Will you not target the Straw Hats? And they said yes. Nami was not willingly, but she had made a deal with Arlong. And then Arlong had trapped her. That wasn't a damsel in distress situation. That was a plan that had gone totally wrong. But in the beginning, she had total control, she thought. The most damsel in distress situation truly was Sanji. 2 times. Whole Cake Island and then Wano. But at this point, I just don't know why Sanji would save Pudding. When Pudding's story is so much more than Sanji. Sanji's story is so much more than Pudding. Like, any Pudding relevance would be for Big Mom, not for Sanji at this point. For Katakuri. I don't understand this heavy connection between people thinking Sanji's gonna save Pudding. Sanji doesn't even fucking know that Pudding's been kidnapped. He doesn't even know. What does he do? You know who does know? Pudding's entire family. The armada of her family knows that she's been kidnapped. If anyone's gonna come and save Pudding, it's her family. What does he even do? But I'm seeing Pudding as a way to segue Big Mom back into the story. Because, okay, Sanji saves Pudding, and then what? And then what? You know what I mean? Like, what's gonna happen there? We have seen Boa when she got saved. What are you talking about? Boa got saved by Rayleigh. There's literally the panel of Boa lying next to Rayleigh as Rayleigh comforts her. We have seen that Boa's fine. Where's this theory coming from? We saw that she was fine. Big Mom's not dead. I'm very sure she's not dead. Big Mom's 100% coming back. Like, she went out screaming vengeance. Like, 100% she's not dead. I'm so sure about that. But no, Boa's fine. Boa was saved by Rayleigh. But yeah, no, I'm... Why? Okay, I've said this before. Every time I bring up Big Mom, why is it but Kaido? They are separate characters. Kaido, I don't care. Kaido, fine, in the ground. Big Mom is the focus here because Wano was Kaido's arc, right? Kaido being dead works fine. Big Mom? No, that does not work, in my opinion, because she didn't even get fought. Like, Luffy didn't even fight her. Not to mention, Luffy had the promise with Katakuri, where Katakuri said, will you come back and defeat Big Mom? And Luffy said, of course. Like, Big Mom being dead doesn't make sense to me. Kaido, I don't know. Every time, I don't understand why Kaido has to come back with Big Mom when I say Big Mom. This is absolutely peeving me. Every time I say Big Mom, people go, Kaido. Kaido's over there. He's over there. Kaido's not part of the conversation. Kaido can be dead in the ground. Big Mom and Kaido are 2 separate people. Big Mom, her story doesn't feel like it's finished. Because again, she went out screaming vengeance. Kaido was like, okay. Okay. Kaido's fine. Kaido's been resolved. Kaido's in the ground. Big Mom, on the other hand, we know her power. We know what she can do. I don't know why people have to always put Kaido and Big Mom together. It's like, why can't Big Mom just resurrect by herself? Why does Kaido have to come back too? Kaido didn't go out screaming vengeance the way Big Mom did. I'm sure Kaido's happy sitting in lava, chilling. Big Mom, on the other hand, the fact Big Mom's crew is still all around and super relevant as well. The fact Pudding is still relevant. Like, I'm totally seeing Big Mom coming back. It's making the most sense. It's also the fact Luffy didn't even fight Big Mom. Like, and also Big Mom was connected to the Giants, connected to Elbaf. There's so many indications that Big Mom's going to be coming back. I have no idea about Kaido. Kaido, I have no clue. But again, he's not part of this conversation. Kaido got beat. Kaido can die in the ground. Big Mom? Nuh-uh. She is, she's too angry to die. Truly. That woman, too angry to die. It's just every time I bring up Big Mom. But Kaido, that's great. I'm not talking about Kaido. They are two separate characters. I would be a bit disappointed if Big Mom did not come back. Because there's so much indication to show that she's not done with. Also, the fact Zeus is still active. How can Zeus still be active if Big Mom died? Wouldn't like the effects of her devil fruit wear off? It is washed. I have no idea what's going to happen with Elbaf. No clue. No clue. All I'm seeing is what I think I've been seeing. I mean, Big Mom being sent to the center of the earth, she has the power to give anything life. Why can't she just grab lava and go, you're part of me now? Like, she's a beast and people don't want to accept she's a beast, but she's terrifying. Big Mom is just terrifying. Law silenced her, but she, like, fell down. So, I don't know if Law's effect is still on Big Mom. Because, yeah. We heard her when she fell. I was gonna say, I don't think Law could keep that up for a very long time. Because remember, Law's power is not Corazon's power, so he actively has to keep it going. They downplay the shit out of Big Mom. And it's crazy because Big Mom needed 2 people to fight her. Right? 2. Yes, they're not Luffy level, but she still needed 2 people to fight her. They still had to separate them because they were terrifying. They had to run from Big Mom. Run from her. And they still downplay her. And it's so annoying. And it's like, Big Mom is absolutely terrifying to me. She's terrifying. And I feel it in my bones that her story is not done. And people will be upset if she comes back, but at least I can say I was right. No, the sun was not made from Mother Caramel. The sun was just Big Mom's. I think we don't understand where the sun came from for Big Mom. She just appeared from the flames and she had it. Do. I think I've done 3 chapter reviews so far. No, 2. 2. So this is going to be my 3rd. Oh my god. What is his quirk? Oh. But also, Big Mom's kids, like Pudding, was like, if you think Big Mom's dead, you're an idiot. They were like, Pudding said something like that. She was like, if you think Big Mom's gone, you're a fucking idiot. I believe them. Because it's like Luffy. It's like when they say to, like, if you think Luffy's dead, you're an idiot. I'm going to believe Big Mom's children. If Big Mom's kids are saying, no, she's not dead, I trust them. Like, there's just so much indication to show Big Mom's not out. She's not out. I'm truly expecting her to come back. How could she survive the lava? Gee, I don't know. She's Big Mom. She's a monster. By all means, she just turned the lava into her slave. She holds lightning in her hands, and you're asking how she's surviving lava. Big Mom has, like, walked through flames. 100% she can survive lava. She's an absolute monster. Remember, Nami electrocuted the shit out of her with a huge Zeus electrocution boom, and she stood back up. Big Mom is an absolute beast. The one time a character survives lava, yes! If anyone's gonna survive lava, yes! I'll say it's Big Mom. 100% I would. It's just been said so many times what a monster Big Mom is. It's not a stretch to say she'd just stand back up from lava. I'm sure a lot of her kids have a Vibra card. Yeah, also, Whitebeard and Ace didn't die to lava. That was a kind of magma fist. Thoughts on the anime break? Yippee, I'm glad. Well, I want the animators to have a rest or to be able to work up, but now they're doing Fishman? I don't know. I mean, I'm excited for Fishman, I suppose. Sorry, I didn't mean magma. I mean, one's a devil fruit and one's like actual lava. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's a difference there. I'm so excited for the fan letter stuff. Yippee! Sanji had some L's in Fishman Island, don't get me wrong, but Toei made him terrible. He wasn't that bad in the manga. Like, he had some problems in the manga as well, but Toei just... You know what I mean? Like, if you read Fishman Island, Sanji's gags are mostly in the background. You barely notice them. The only, like, weird one he has was, like, I still say the Perona one. That one was, ugh. Aside from that, there wasn't much he was really doing, genuinely. I do hope Toei tone him down. It's always Toei. I'll never forgive them for what they added in Wano, where he pulled all the girls, like, kimonos, and he was like, haha, and I was like, oh my god, Toei, I fucking cannot stand you. I cannot believe you added that. That totally goes against the point of him saving that girl to begin with. That pissed me off. That one right pissed me off. I was like, I hate you, Toei. I hate you. I can't believe you added that. Shirahoshi, I don't know what'll happen with Shirahoshi. But she's important. That's all I know. I have no idea what her role will end up being, but I'm so happy she is important because I love Shirahoshi. I saw the argument because do you remember that despicable thing Sanji said in Film Z? Thank God that shit wasn't, like, you know, not canon. But I saw someone say, dude, it's not canon. Like, this isn't anything Sanji has actually said. This is just movie filth. Someone said, it does matter, even if it's not canon. Can't we just accept... Actually, Sanji wouldn't do that. This is just a disgusting movie edition for nothing. Like, why do you hate him so much that you have to say, by the way, Oda, the creator of Sanji, didn't write this. He didn't have anything to do with this. Usually he doesn't with the movies. And even if he did have anything to do with it, there's nothing he can approve or disapprove. Because again, he's not making the movies. Why can't we accept, wow, that fucking sucked. Why'd they do that to him? Like, what the fuck? I saw that comment. Actually, canon doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's non-canon. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You know why it does? Because that turns me off. That makes me angry when I see Sanji do stuff like that. And it makes me go, who the fuck is writing this? That's how you can tell the difference between Oda and anyone else who writes Sanji. Oda doesn't write Sanji like that. Like, leave him alone! Sanji's perverted, but he's not a monster. He's not a criminal. And again, I wouldn't like him if he were. Film 4 is canon, so true. Doesn't matter if it's not canon. But yeah, I was like, this is getting ridiculous. Anything to hate Sanji at this point. Anything to hate Sanji. Because every Sanji fan in existence fucking hates that Film Z thing. We all hated that. That sucked. And we can all go, thank God Oda didn't write that. Thank God this is not canon. Because you know why? That's unacceptable even to us. And that's why it's important to us. Did Oda write that? No. So we're not going to give a shit. I love Film Red. Movie 6 is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Zimbabwe Queen, can you ban Brigley? I'm shiny? That's just my face. That's just my my beautiful face. Someone in my comments said, why is your skin so shiny? It just looks like that. I just have my plump skin. Yatatata music. I mean, I wash my face and I use like an oil. I fixed my camera settings. It's not a new camera, but I fixed the settings. Strongwald's overrated. Strongwald's like good, but I don't remember it much. It's like, like it had Shiki in it, I suppose, but it's like fun. But I don't think it's like the best. Favorite One Piece movie, 6 by far. By far, by far, by far, by far, by far. Favorite One Piece movie, 6. After that, Red. I also really like Gold as like the heist film. Stampede is not a movie, it's an event, but it's so fun. Stampede is so fun. I don't care if it's like the writing is dog shit. It's just fun. Film Z is shocking to me because not only is that one of my least favorites, so many people seem to love it. And I was like, why? The only thing I remember from Film Z, like that was such a nothing movie to me. The only thing I remember from it is the hot spring scene. That's it. That's all I remember, the bath scene. And I'm like, what do you mean your favorite movie is all the boys in the bath? That's the only fucking thing I remember from that movie. Everything else, oh, and Sanji's disgusting, disgusting joke. And I was like, why this movie? And the last thing I remember from it is Avril Lavigne sings the credits. That's it. That's all I remember. And I was like, Film Z's not good. It's like nothing happens in it. It was such a, we're all waiting for something to happen movie. And I was like, okay. What boys bath scene? Hang on. It's crazy work. It's honestly crazy work. The only reason I'd want to see that in the theaters when it came out is for the bath scene, so I could be like, what? Oh, it had Garp in it. That's probably why so many people liked it. Scene. They're all in the bath. That's just a whole bath section. This is all I remember of this movie. That's it. The other thing I remember is for some reason, whoever was doing Zoro, I think whoever made this movie had a big Zoro crush. Zoro looked really pretty in this movie. To the point, and I was like, that's not Zoro. He was really like pretty boyified. And I was like, who the fuck is that? He didn't look like Zoro. And I was like, did a Zoro fan make this movie? What is going on? But yeah, yeah, Robin. Luffy's ass. This is all I remember. This is all I remember. And then the Aokiji thirst shot is really funny. Aokiji gets like a thirst shot. Ah, wait a minute! Hang on a minute. What is happening? Alright. maybe this movie is good. Hang on, let's slow it down. Why are they dick to ass? It's my job, Bertha, I'm afraid. This. This is crazy work. Bro, I have to rethink my position on this movie, I think. Wait, they all fall. This is ridiculous! Oh, Luffy's dead! Alright. Man. There's like weird. There are so many weird thirst shots in this scene. Oh my god, Luffy, your ass. Aokiji gets like some thirst shots. It's strange. Like, hang on. I remember the Aokiji thirst shots because I was like, what is happening? Oh, their towels are on. Fighting Dick out has got to be weird, right? This is not a Fujo movie. Because otherwise they wouldn't have had Sanji say that shit. The Fujo movie was film red. These Aokiji shots are so... Wait, he has like a... The Rizzler. Yeah. What a great movie. This is all I remember. This is all I remember. I remember Aokiji being a Rizzler for some reason, and I was like, what? Sorry, Kuzan. Kuzan. Like, I don't know what... Yeah. Anyways. I don't understand these shots. Oh, and then he stands up and he's like, my ice leg. Yeah, anyways, this is all I remember about this movie. That's it. Why did we get a shot of his tits? What was that? Was it meant to be the scar that we were looking at and we got his boobs instead? It's really important. I watch One Piece for the plot. This is why when so many guys say Film Z's my favorite movie, this is all I think about. And I'm like, what? Film Z? You're looking at this? Yeah, we were looking at something. This movie, this is the only good scene in the movie. I'm not even kidding. Crazy work, crazy work. Into a bit of mischief. Oh, the milk scene! Wait, this was weird as well. The milk scene. Where they all stood there and drank milk. What? What? Yeah. Anyways, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Milk advertisement. No, we're not gonna keep playing. That should have been the movie, just boys in the bath. You're welcome. You're very welcome. The Rizzler. I remember watching that with Anna and we were like, why are the Kuzan so shots? Men empowerment movie. But yeah, there are so many men that like Film Z. And can you imagine me? They go, I like Film Z. It's like my favorite one. My head is thinking about the hot spring scene. And I'm like... Because it's all I remember. It's all I remember. And I'm like, why? Interesting. None of the movies are written by Oda. No matter what people say they're not. He's not the main writer of any of them. The Strong World is apparently canon. I'm not sure to what extent, because again, I personally don't take that to mean anything. Unless it's in the manga, it's nothing in my... Not nothing, but it's... Do you know what I mean? Unless it's in the manga, I take it with a grain of salt. Sorry, Strong World's not canon. Only Shiki is canon, yeah. It's like Uta. But I recommend watching Film 6, Baron Omatsuri. It's a fantastic movie. Film 6, Film Gold is really fun. Really, really fun. Film Red is really good and really fun. I like Film Red a lot. What was the other one? Stampede is just fun. Stampede is super fun. It's an event. It's not a film, but it's fun. I'm sorry, I don't know where you can watch Film 6. Blah, please Google it. Please Google. Oh, Zimbabwe Queen killed them. Oh, look at them. You shouldn't share links to anime sites in general in a public forum like this, because that's how those sites get taken down. So you're unfortunately gonna have to whisper to each other. Because we are totally legal here. Legal. We love legally watching things. Yes. Yeah, hey. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a bag. The filler in the anime is so much fun. The funniest one will forever be the man named Breed who has the pet fruit. Whatever freak in Toei's writing room was like, let's put Law and Luffy in a collar. Can't believe they got away with that. I cannot believe they got away with that. I also like the dragon filler. The little girl with the dragons. I really like that one because in that one, Nami actually like killed a man. And it's my personal opinion that Nami should kill more men. So that was a good one. The seahorse filler was so fun. The scene where Zoro's chasing the seahorse in the water and Usopp's like narrating it. Didn't get me. Ban them. Oh my god! You're like children! You're like children banging at the door. Pay attention to us! Pay attention to us! Alright, here's the deal. I'll do all this audio editing, and then maybe we can do a Mario Party, because I want to try and play some Mario Party before Jamboree comes out, so we can enjoy the last moments of Super Mario Party. Pulling at my sleeve, for real. Pay attention, pay attention! Pay attention to me, pay attention to me! Oh my god, the chat is dying of lack of attention. Literal iPad baby chat. Nikki. Anna, I just read Nikki as your name. Even though I knew it was you. Oh my god, my good friend Nikki Vicky. Hi Anna. See, she knows. She knows. Died from lack of attention. My good friend Nick. Nikki is her dad and Vicky is her mum. Oh my god, two dads. Nicki Minaj. Anyone want to buy me a gift today? Even though, how many I got last time? Like 6. It was a ridiculous number. I don't know when I'm getting the cards. That's a good question. I haven't got an update yet. I still haven't checked out Vicky the Viking. But I really want to, because like, it's like the base of so many like creators in Japan, in manga and anime. So I'm like, damn, I have to watch this thing. Maybe in my Discord server we should do a Vicky the Viking watch. Foily, I watch it in whatever the original language is. Japanese and German? Nah, there would have been, the script would have been written in one or the other, right? So, whoever originally directed the first episodes, whatever language that person spoke, that's the original language. Like Link Click, right? Link Click was a collaboration of so many things. So many people, and the original is Mandarin, Chinese. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, the original for Cyberpunk Edge Runners is Japanese. So many people are going, it was English, it was English. It's Japanese. It was written in Japanese. And the original directors, some of them were Japanese. And on Netflix it says the original language is in Japanese. People got really up my ass for that when I said it in my video. And I was like, on Netflix it says it's Japanese. And if you look it up, it was mainly written in Japanese. I'll watch anything in the original language that it has been created in. Alright, Vicky the Viking was directed by, all the directors for Vicky the Viking are Japanese, so I suppose I'll be watching it in Japanese. The thing with me is I watch everything with subtitles anyway. I know some people can't focus on subtitles. I hyper-focus when there are subtitles. So, if it has an original language that's not English, I might, like, why would I then watch it in English if I'm just going to be reading the subtitles anyway? Do you know what I mean? I much prefer to hear the tone and the acting in the original language with the original creator. They're building a house next to me, and it's pissing me off. Open my window and shake my fist at them. So true, actually. Zero just followed again. Anna is not VIP, but she has done nothing to deserve the VIP role. VIPs are not friends. VIPs, you have to work for it. Foily got the VIP role because she worked for it. Anna is nothing but a goon. And I know this because I sent Anna the Rayleigh Fishman thing. And she also was like gooning time. So, sorry Anna, I had to out you for that. It had to be said. It just had to be said, I'm afraid. Something about me and Anna? Rayleigh gooners. I'm not ashamed. Anna, you shouldn't be ashamed. Rayleigh, collectively, our neurons activate at the same time. We both see Rayleigh and we just jump. We do a backflip. We go, wow! Rayleigh is just like perfect. Rayleigh is the group's wife. Kundi Roger. What started this Zoro honking chain? The honk chain. Oh, look at them. I love that one. Disable the Zoro honking spam? Excuse me, that's Zoro honking. That's your right. That's your right. Also, to the person that said, what's my Discord? It has a paywall, I'm afraid. You have to be 18 or over, only because I don't want kids in there. And, you either get through it by subscribing on Twitch or by paying on Patreon. Only because paywalls... I don't have to explain myself, but paywalls make it much easier to control. I don't know when the throne gifts are arriving. They'll probably be here next week? I haven't gotten an update like on them yet. They're still being shipped out. Give them time, give them time. I'm excited for them too. I'm making merch! I'm trying to make merch. I've worked with an artist that's my friend to make some merch. I'm really excited for it. But, they're shirts and sweaters, so, it's hard to figure out. We're trying to figure it out together. If I let chat decide my bounty poster, it's either going to be like 1 or it's going to be like 69, 69, 69. It's going to be something stupid like that. Because you'll think you're a bunch of comedians. There it is! There it is! As I say it. Yep. There it is. Or like 0. I knew it. They're not gonna cut out the Vander Decken stuff on Fishman Island because he was part of that. The point is he was a fucking creep. I don't know why they'd cut that. Like, that was the point. Vander Decken was a disgusting person. We were meant to not like him. That's like, he's part of the conflict in Fishman Island with how like gross he was and throwing Noah at Fishman Island. They're definitely not cutting him. He's meant to be there to be disgusting. We are not meant to go, woohoo, Vander Decken. We're meant to go, wow, this guy's really uncomfortable. Because that's the point. He's not being redeemed. No, not redeemed, but cut. Someone said, I hope they cut him. But he is part of the story because, again, he's meant to be disgusting. We're meant to feel bad for Shirahoshi because she has this absolute creep after her. So him being a villain, that's a good thing. That he's a villain. And in a really, really fucked up and weird way, being a young girl and having like that sort of ultra mega creep after you and having Luffy protecting her from that ultra mega creep, unfortunately there's a relatability to that. There have been many girls who have been like young teens, have had absolute creeps after them, and they've had like to had help from that. They feel like they're trapped in their rooms because of that. Yeah, Vander Decken is meant to be unbelievably creepy. He's supposed to be. He's one of like the disgusting things. So it's like Vander Decken is there for us to go yuck. Like that's the point of him. There's no redemption for Vander Decken at all. He's just gross. That's like saying we should cut Judge. You know what I mean? We should cut Judge because he like abused his kids. Yeah, that's the point. He's meant to be a child abuser. The way Vander Decken's meant to be absolutely disgusting. I personally like characters like Vander Decken, characters like Judge. I like that they exist in One Piece. Because I like that Oda has created these characters and gone, these guys? Fuck them. Like, these guys, disgusting. These guys, monsters. I appreciate that aspect. I like that there's a character like Vander Decken, so Oda can just fucking shit on them. The whole point of Shirahoshi's story was breaking away from this creep and standing up for herself to be able to live her life. Like, creepy men stopping women from being able to leave their rooms? What? Stopping little girls from being able to leave their rooms? Yeah, that's a thing. Hence one of the reasons why I like Shirahoshi so much, because there's a lot of just sadness and tragedy to her story. Her being literally preyed on by Vander Decken is one of them. And Luffy saving her from him was awesome. Brigley, I don't believe anything you say. I feel like you say that every stream. Thank you, Brigley. I don't know why, Sanji moaning just scared me a little bit. I don't know who they're gonna get, because I think they're gonna get new voice actors for Wit. I don't know why they wouldn't, especially considering that Toa's voice actors are contracted to Toa. So for One Piece, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna get new voice actors for Wit. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Whoever they get for Sanji, boy, you better moan. You better be able to moan. That's so important. That's integral. That is integral to Sanji's character. You better moan. You better be a moaner. Or you're not a good Sanji. Anna, oh my god, please, please, whoever they get to voice Sanji, please make it someone who's done tons of BLCDs, I'm begging you. What do you mean you can't hear Sanji moaning when you sub? That's so sad. I don't know how to fix that. Hang on. All right. It should work now. If anyone would like to sub again to test it for me, you can hear him moaning, hopefully. I'm just saying, I didn't know. I think I've got it working. Okay, yeah, it should work next. Did you hear it? Yeah! You didn't hear? Can you seriously not hear it? Why? I don't know. Oh. Oh my god. No, I seriously thought I fixed it. You can hear the channel points though, right? Hang on. I want to fix this. Because I hear it every time, and it's making me sad that you can't hear it. Ugh. Hang on, I'm testing things. Thank you for the subs, either way. I'm sorry that the sound's not working. I swear I'm not trying to scam you. I thought I had it working. Okay, now the alert box just... Okay, hang on. My alert box is now just not loading its properties. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I think once I finish streaming this, I'm just gonna leave and see if I can get this to work. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I just can't open the alert box now. Oh my god, I'm so upset. I can test. Hang on. Can you hear this? This is a fake sub. I just realized. I'm so sorry. Can you seriously not hear that? I hear it every time. Oh. This is making me really angry because I hear it every time and I thought you could all hear it. Man. And now I can't open the properties. Oh my god, what is happening? I hate streaming. I hate streaming. I hate it. Right. I have to ignore it for now. There's nothing I can do, but that's really upsetting me. That's really upsetting me. because I thought you guys could hear it the whole time. Ah, I'll fix it later. I'll finish editing this and then I'll fix it later. Ugh. Maybe I should just moan when I get a sub. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, by the way. No! I can't believe I've been... I hear it! I hear it! It's the most annoying thing is that I hear it. I'm burdened. Kya. Why no work? Why no work? Oh my god, I think my thing's about to crash. It's not opening anymore. Like, I'm trying to fix it through the alert box thing. Now it's just... eternally stuck on like a loading screen. Ah! Anyways. I'll try and fix it for the Mario Party stream. Thanks for the sub though. I mean, the biggest issue is I can't close my streaming tab without the stream stopping. It'd be very PogChamp if they made it so I could like refresh it, but I can't do that. Hang on. Ah! Oh, I don't have the alert box on that page. I just realized. Ah! Hang on, I've realized many things. Sorry, I'm fixing some stuff. Cat attack! No. Alright, my apologies. Okay, sorry, I had to fix some stuff. I know what that is, Foily. No, it has not been fixed. I can't fix it because it's stuck in an eternal loading thing. I'll try and fix it before the Mario Party stream. I don't know. I don't know why it's currently not working. Oh, that's okay. Ow. No, this is not my pathetic man shirt. The MIP point? The U, Charlie? Is that what you're talking about? Ugh. Or the orangutan. I don't know who MIP is. Hang on, let me edit. I'll do more showings. Let me edit, and then I'll show more things, like the body pillow. Someone said, they didn't ask me directly, they said it in YouTube comments in the last stream. Is she boycotting the anime because of Garp? I would not... I do not hate Garp to the extent that I would boycott One Piece. I like Garp as a character. My anger towards him is a lot more over-dramatized for content. But no, I am not boycotting the anime because of a fake character. I'm hungry. Garp gets worse with time. The more I learn about Garp, the more I'm like, wow, you're an actual dickhead. The calling the celestial dragons like a hunting thing, their little holiday, their excursion, their road trip or something, I was like, oh my god. This man's insane. Again, good character. What gets me with Garp is how people defend him to hell and back. Like, you don't understand Garp. No, I understand Garp. He's very... not oblivious. He's willfully oblivious to the people he works for. It's very obvious. He's a stubborn boomer who refuses to accept the system he's in is bad. And he's like, I'll show you. Like, it feels like he's angry dragon has left and is trying to make a point. Like, no, the Marines can be good. I don't know about that, Garp. Again, Garp is a good character. As a person, I think he's disgusting. I think as a person, Garp is kind of a piece of shit. Good character. Piece of shit person. Like, I just cannot believe when I say, yeah, Garp just did nothing and let Ace die. I cannot believe I get hit with people going, but he did do nothing. He did do nothing and he did let Ace die. That's full stop. That's the extent of it. I cannot believe this is a but conversation. But his job. But his title. And? So fucking what? He let that boy die. I don't give a shit. He sat next to him on the execution platform. Point blank, if Garp had helped Ace, a war wouldn't have broken out. Point blank. Whitebeard wouldn't have died and Ace wouldn't have died at the same time if he had helped Ace. He would have stopped a war. A war that he knew was gonna happen, by the way. But he went, ah, the Marines. Like, I'm sorry. Absolute L. A war that happened because Whitebeard was doing what Garp wasn't, by the way. Which was helping Ace. Unbelievable stuff. When he cried and was like, Ace, why couldn't you have listened to me? Okay. So Garp, you're the victim. Because Ace is dying. And you're like, oh, I can't do anything. Nah. Like, I know he feels bad. I know Garp feels bad. I know he's thinking that this is wrong. And he's still not doing anything. I don't care. He's spineless. I call Garp spineless and I call him a coward for that. I do. Because he was. No one suffered more than Garp. It's just insane that we got a scene of Dadan saying, fuck Garp, he didn't do anything. What about Luffy? We got a scene of Dadan punching the shit out of Garp and saying, you did nothing. That boy was next to you and you did nothing. And people will still say, but, why do you think that scene's there? It's because we're being told, yeah, Garp did do nothing. Garp will have his own video eventually. But I do want to see if we get Garp and Dragon conversations first, because I know when or if that happens, Dragon's gonna tear into Garp. Because you don't... The fact Dragon was a Marine, I went, whoopee! The fact he said there was no justice in the Marines, holy shit, that's my man. Dragon used to be a Marine. Dragon's face tattoo. What's the... It's the bottom of Garp's boot. Obviously. What if Dragon is the man with the burn scar? Would we all go, oh! What if Akainu gave Dragon that scar? And it's a scar, not a tattoo. Oh, God. God damn it. Brigley, it's because you're 40. You went to the beach. You got old. Apparently they can hug and stuff, but they don't interact for me. And I don't know why. Like, they don't interact to each other. Thank you for liking the kitty frame. Don't come back, Brigley. Bye, Brigley. Don't come back. How many holes does a straw have? When it should be Usopp's arc. Why? I'm telling you guys, you need to get this character's Whole Cake Island out of your head. It's not gonna happen. I really need to make a video on how Whole Cake Island has, like, ruined the perception of future arcs for a lot of people. The amount of people that I've seen say, Elbaf will be Usopp's Whole Cake Island. No. There's not going to be another Whole Cake Island. It just kills me because Whole Cake Island wasn't even just Sanji's arc. I really don't know where this is coming from. I'm saying there is no this character's Whole Cake Island. That's not a thing. I'm saying we have to get out of that mindset. It feels like everyone wants... I want my character to get the spotlight now on this one. That's fine. But it's happened 2 times. Wano is going to be Zoro's Whole Cake Island. Egghead's going to be Frankie's Whole Cake Island. Both incorrect. Why would Elbaf now be 3 for 3? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying Usopp isn't going to have moments. I'm saying it's not going to be a Whole Cake Island. Like, I don't know what that even means. Do you guys think he's going to get, like, another backstory or something? The only reason Sanji got the story he did in Whole Cake Island is because the question of where he came from was what was important. We know where Usopp's come from. I don't know what Usopp's Whole Cake Island would even be. We know Zoro's past, like where he came from. We know where he came from. He was from a settler island of Wano in the east. It didn't matter. Everyone wants Nami to have like a bigger backstory. Probably not gonna happen because it doesn't matter to her. For Sanji, his past is what mattered to him because of his blood. I don't even know what that means with Usopp. He did something cool in Wano. When he versed Big Mom, Paige, Ulti. That was his combo moment with Nami. And when he figured out the transmission snails, or the transmission stuff in Wano. And he said, what the fuck are those? Oh, we can use that to deliver Otama's message. When they were running through Wano, putting all the dungos, like feeding everyone all those dungos. That was Usopp's cool moment. Usopp is one of the characters that got half of Kaido's pirates on their side. I think what you want is a traditionally cool moment where he fights someone one-to-one, but he's had cool moments in Wano. Those were big moments. And he called out the samurai and said, nah, the way you live is bullshit. Oh, hello. I'm glad you're enjoying the drawing. The stream and the drawing. Did it? Oh yeah, let's get back to that. How many holes does a straw have? So is a hole by 2 points. So is a hole only a hole if it has an end. So if in the middle of a straw there was a blocker, that would then be 2 holes, is what we're saying. No. So if you're walking along the beach and in the ground, you see 2 areas that have been dug out. Under them, they are actually connected. Are you going to call that 1 hole, or you're going to point at that and say, oh, there's 2 holes? The beach may affect your age. Sorry, I went to the beach and I ended up with 3 holes. So, what determines the hole? How many entry points there are? Or if it's like blocked, you know what I mean? If it's a circle-like shape that leads inward, then which end of the straw leads inward? And which one leads outward? So then wouldn't that be 1 hole? Is this 1 or 2 holes, right? Is this 1 or 2 holes? I put my finger through that. That is 1 or 2 holes. A straw is just a longer version of this. Yes? So wouldn't that be 1 hole? Can you guys get your mind out of the gutter? We're talking about a straw. But when you get a hole in your clothes, like on your shirt, and it's just 1 hole, there are now 2 entry points from the front and the back. Yes? You don't say, I have a holes on my shirt. You don't say, I've got holes on my shirt. You say, I have a hole on my shirt. Yes? So you guys seem to be deciding that the length of the straw is what is giving it 2 holes. What if it's a really tiny straw? A hole has to have an ending. Yes? I agree with that. So then it's 1 hole. A straw has 1 hole. If you cut the straw in half, you now have 2 straws. Now, what are tunnels? Is a tunnel a hole? What if it's an above ground tunnel? Is that still a hole? So what you're saying is, if my straw is above ground, not a hole. If my straw is in the ground, that is a hole. Why do... We are now arguing about elevation of what makes a hole. And a hole has to be in something. So this is not a hole. It's not in something. I've created it. I've connected two things together. Have I just made a hole? Yeah, kinda. So is there one or two holes here? And you know what? Let me give you a better look. Oh my god! Idiots! Idiots! That means you're gay. If you were gay and you saw that, now you're straight. Don't sub to me, you can't hear the noise! No! Oh, this is so sad. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, did Ace have one or two holes? Whole talk got me a sub, it's true. Now, if you have a stick and you break the stick in half and you're now holding each end, do you still have one stick or do you now have two sticks? Two sticks. Now, if you had a shirt and you tore the shirt in half, do you have one shirt or do you have two shirts? So, why are we discriminating against sticks and saying sticks only have... You've got two sticks. Why would you not have two halves of a stick? It's still one stick. You're saying a stick doesn't have a function? What the fuck? Sticks have plenty of function. You can poke so many people with it. Tap it against gates, draw in the dirt. Walking. So if you tore a person in half, do you have one person or two person? You have a corpse. Meat. I'm done editing, by the way. The other half of your body doesn't have sentience. Hang on, you've been torn in half and you're saying this half has sentience. I don't understand. Ugh. How many holes does a donut have? Not all objects are divisible. Incorrect. Divided atom. Okay, let's play Mario Party. I'm gonna jump to Mario Party. I'll give us 10 minutes. I might be a bit late because I'm gonna try and fix the sub sound. I'm so sorry that is happening. I didn't know you guys couldn't hear it the whole time. Just know Sanji do be moaning. And yeah, let me get into the, whee! Yippee. Alright, thank you everyone, I appreciate it. I'll be editing more tomorrow, but I'll be coming back in like 10 minutes to play Mario Party. Okay? Okay. Actually, give me 20 so I can make myself some food. Goodie. Alright, hopefully my sub sound works when I come back. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye. Bye.